Hello, welcome to another video episode. In this episode, we are going to learn about how to make sales in the BOS software. Currently, I'm on the login interface, so I enter my login details. Now I've logged in. On the home page, you have a number of icons. The first icon is the sales point, and that is what we are going to use for the sales. When I click on it, it takes me to the sales interface. Already, I can see some invoice showing. Normally, on a new day or the beginning of each day, the invoice will be blank. But I've already made some sales today. So when I come here, you can see the number of invoices saved here. And by default, it keeps the last invoice showing on the interface. In case I want to make all my sales on just one invoice, then I can go ahead and add all subsequent sales to this same invoice. But in this case, I want to generate a separate invoice for each customer because I'll be printing out receipts. So I use this button for my new invoice in case there is a new customer to serve. When I click on it, it clears the existing one and moves the cursor to the search area. So I search for the item I'm looking for, Vita. Okay, so there's a prompt saying this item is not available, so I have to make another search. Okay, so by default, the system inserts one. In case the person is buying more than two, then I have to press the 2 on the keyboard and then it replaces the 1. Next to the quantity is the add to invoice button. So when I click on it, it's going to add this item to the invoice. Next, we have the total and then the price, also the quantity available. So when I press on the button now, the item is dropped on the invoice. In case I want to add more item, the cursor is already on the search area. So I search for the next item, I pick it and add it to the invoice. So when I'm done, I save my invoice using this save button. Then I print using this button. This button will print the invoice straight from a default through a default printer. In case I want to preview the invoice before printout, I use this button. So when I click on it, it gives me a preview of the invoice to print. On it too, you have the custom print button. So in case you want to use a different printer, you can select it from the list here and then click OK. Thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed